For those of you that were looking for Kwame Brown's court documentation, here's the short form version of it. Unfortunately, if you cannot stand this man and you was looking for something to blog about or talk about, unfortunately, you are going to be out of luck. This is not the Kwame Brown, the bus life Kwame Brown. This is a totally different Kwame Brown, and this Kwame Brown and this incident happened in Tennessee. Okay? Not Georgia, Tennessee. All right, so we roast each other. We roast his little bitty hat. We can roast his bubble coat. We could roast little stuff, and he roasts people. We go back and forth, and it's funny. The shit is not funny when people get to lying on each other. Okay? When you lie on each other, you don't have to lie on each other. Kwame Brown is the gift that keeps on giving. Okay? Today, he threatened to murder people on freaking YouTube. So you don't have to do much. You really can just use this man's own words. You don't have to make up shit. You can literally just press play and use his own words. You don't have to cut them up. You don't have to do anything. His own words. He wakes up, he feels like saying some shit, and he says it. And, he says he's a man, so he's man enough to accept the consequences for whatever falls out of his mouth. I hope that the people that have these court documents and you were planning on blogging on this stuff, I would tread lightly, honey, because this is the District Court of Tennessee. This is all of the people that was named in that original long form document. And this is the case number cause of action. Case number. Where did it go? Here we go. Okay. Everything matches up. So, I understand that some people are into this. They're researching people. They're digging into people. That's your thing. It's not my thing. But because I spoke about this on my live, I had to go out and make sure this stuff was on the up and up. I knew something was a little fishy with it. And so I went and checked it out, and lo and behold, the District Court of Tennessee. Now, another red flag for this whole situation and this documentation is the fact that if something crazy would have happened in regards to law enforcement or whatever, Kwame probably would have told you, number one, because he tells everything, he cannot hold water. And then number two, TMZ would have told it all. Okay? They are on all the stories. They have people hiding everywhere, waiting to break stories. Okay? That's what they do. That's their bread and butter. Now, me personally, I just like to roast Kwame. He is the gift to keep on giving. Grandpa Kwame. And now he is dressing strange, like that hat and the bubble coat. I mean, listen. We know in the black community, we jones each other. We go back and forth. It's no hard feelings. But lying, lying on each other, doing all that type of stuff, that's some bullshit to me. Like, I can't rock with that at all. But I do hope that Kwame continues to wear his hats. I'm serious. I want him to get the hat that he had on today and all of the colors that he can find, and just sit up there with that hat on. Sit up there with that little bitty hat on and that bubble coat. That's all I ask. So I can have a good chuckle. I just need a good chuckle. They say laughter is good for the soul. All right. As far as anything else, I really don't care. I really don't. But I wanted to clear this up because I spoke about this. Now, I didn't read off these people's names, but you can see these names as you can see them here. I didn't read them off in my live. Somebody got caught with the ting yang yang yow. They got caught with some ya yow. And so this is just a quick look up with the names. I'm pretty sure you can pull up the entire document. Now, there are people that instigate crap back and forth on the internet. So they'll DM this person or email this person. And then also people can make fake text messages and make fake DMs and make it seem like people DM back and forth. So I would be very, very careful with any information that you receive in your inbox. Please be careful before you go out with it. If this is not your thing, like research is not your thing, find someone that can. You can email me. I'll research it for you. I might not. I'm lying. I got too much shit to do. I ain't gonna do it for you. But listen, Google is your friend. Okay. Some information, some documents you may have to pay for. Freedom of Information Act or whatever. You can file that and try to get the information. If you are doing the journalistic thing, because there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, if TMZ gonna make the money, at least, if they breaking news and if that's what you're going to do, that's the lane that you're gonna do. I would tell you straight up, please thoroughly research this information. Okay, you trying to bust some news before TMZ do? Because honey, if all the noise Kwame Brown been through the internet for a whole year, if some stuff was going on with Kwame Brown legally, they would have it. I'm surprised that they don't have the situation he's going through now. Currently, he's going through a situation. I don't really want to speak on that either. But he's currently going through a situation. I'm surprised they haven't commented or spoken on it or used it in some type of disparaging way to say he's unhinged or something. I'm actually pretty surprised that they haven't got a hold to it. But there is, how do I say this? More interesting news than Kwame Brown. So you got the Kim Kardashians, you got Kanye, you got the playoffs going, you got all these different, you got the Super Bowl coming up, So when they on a slow news cycle, they may pick it up or whatever. But this is family stuff. Sometimes these places, at least, they don't have no dignity. Don't get it twisted. But in some instances, the news cycle will demand something different. And so it'll never get covered. So in this instant, whatever he's going through, but trust and believe, if Dracos and please, this stuff would have been plastered all over Georgia News, TMZ, and everywhere else they could have found. We would have known about this. They say it happened, I guess, on March 11th. We would have knew about it March 11th, probably 25 minutes or 30 minutes after it happened. Okay? We would have known about it the same day. They would have been breaking this. Former NBA player, blah, blah, blah. Oh, please. You know good and well they would have broke this. You know good and well. And then here come the Breakfast Club. And here come whoever else want to talk about it. Right? I think that... Actually, I don't give a damn. If you want to jump out the window with this shit, go ahead. But I would really beg you almost. Because I've gotten crazy stuff in my email about different YouTubers and different stories and different stuff I guess people want me to cover or talk about and whatever. I've gotten documents. I've gotten people's personal information. Honey, I'm not doing none of that shit. And as a matter of fact, I'm more apt to not do what you want me to do. Just because you want me to do it, I don't want to do it. I don't want you to suggest. Like, if I ask you for suggestions, cool. Don't send me that. Send that. I don't know what you're going to do with it. Because I don't want none of that shit. If any of my subscribers sent it, or just some rando people think they just going to put a battery in my back and have me out here looking dumb, No. No. Because like I say, Kwame clicks on, he logs on, he eating and smoking and cussing and saying crazy shit. Like, he'll say one thing and then say another thing. I mean, contradict it. I mean, he'll say one sentence and say something totally opposite of the first sentence he said. I mean, you don't have to do much. You just play him on autopilot. Like, you don't have to add to it. Nothing. You can giggle like, damn, he just lied or something, whatever. But, and then even if you say he lied, like, oh, I didn't lie, I just told a alternative version of facts or whatever, you don't have to do much. I'm telling you, you do not have to do much. As a matter of fact, if you listen to a video from a year ago and then compare it to now, it'll be it's something totally different. You don't have to do much. Like, really, you don't have to do all this shit. But check it out. I don't want to show them people name too much, but okay. District Court of Tennessee. Not Georgia. So I hope this helps any new YouTuber that may thought that he was going to do some content on Kwame Brown or whatever. Please. This stuff coming in your DMs. This stuff, it may be rushing folks. It could be a whole bunch of stuff going on behind the scenes with this back and forth of who's actually sending this information. So be careful. Because when I looked at the email, it looked strange. It looked like a strange email. I'm gonna tell you straight up. I've gotten, and then attachments. I'm nervous, like with downloading and clicking on attachment. I'm like, what is in this attachment? No, I don't want any cookie. We already tracked enough. I don't need people putting stuff on my phone and stuff on my computer and spying on putting spyware and trying to steal bank codes and shit like this. And another thing would be to keep up the drama. You wouldn't, man, if I could tell you, I've gotten about maybe 7 or 8 emails with YouTubers' personal information, as well as topics that they wanted me to talk about that was real crazy. And I don't know about the topic. I don't have enough information about the topic to speak on it or nothing. And I'm like, what? I'm spam. No, I'm just playing. I deleted that shit. Please don't do that. Don't send me shit else unless I ask you to. And if you do, I'm not gonna probably, if it's somebody's personal information, I don't want nobody's personal information. I don't care what the hell they did, okay? I'm not the police. I'm not a judge. I'm not nothing. I don't even want to talk about that stuff. I just want to clown a bit. That's it. I just want to clown a bit. I want to roast your ass on your own words and how you look and what you doing on the camera. That's what I want to do. Because it's fun. Okay? It ain't no hard feelings. It ain't no beef. Ain't nobody mad or nothing. Don't nobody hate nobody or none of that shit. It's just, you're strange and I want to talk about it. Okay? Tell me what you think in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for listening.
I can 100% guarantee that. Now, I'm saying I ain't got nothing to do with nothing. But if you was to ever stop talking behind that computer, boy, and you was to go live and pull your Johnson out, and even, matter of fact, even pretend, go live before you get there, and before you whip your Johnson out, you will die right there where you stand and before you unzip. I said, now I can't promise a lot, but I can promise you that. See, a lot of you niggas like to run your motherfucking mouth and bump your motherfucking gums on the internet. But if you was to ever do that, sir, I triple, double dog dare you. If you think I'm lying, I triple, double dog dare you. Just flash the camera on the front, camera on the triple double dog day. Don't talk no more. Go whip your dick out and piss on my mama grave.